If you're an actor right now, you've probably noticed it too. Less auditions, less opportunities, business contracting. That's a fact. What's the truth though, is that the meaning and the beliefs you attach to that is going to determine whether or not you have a sustainable career or if you fall by the wayside before you even have your big break. It's happened time and time and time again throughout the ebbs and flows within this unpredictable career. Talented actors, great actors, fall by the wayside because they have a why bother kind of attitude, or they watch the media or they watch the news, which is important to an extent. It's just the beliefs in which you derive from that which can determine whether or not you make it long term or whether you don't. It's been my privilege to coach actors who have booked their first gig versus those who have had a slump and then booked something afterwards. I've coached actors who thought they didn't have enough money and then they worked with me and they paid off 4 credit cards. So this is not to impress you, it's just to impress upon you that your capabilities are not within what you currently think they are. So if you believe that now's the wrong time to book, we're gonna shift that belief starting now. What's going on? My name is Aaron Lloyd. I'm a professional actor by trade and passion. I've worked in TV, theater, film, VO, and I'm what you call a dual elite neuroencoding specialist by purpose. And what that means is I help people default to their best automatically without them thinking about it. The same way that you have to think about pedaling a bike or stopping at a stop sign or stopping at a red light. I help you do that with your beliefs and overcoming the thieves, your dreams like procrastination, hesitation, fear of failure, fear of success, self-doubt, self-loathing, imposter syndrome, fear of rejection, overwhelm, and doubt. Before we dive in, I want to share a story with you. And this story is going to be great. You're going to love this story. It starts with a father and a son and their mule. They wanted to travel up a very, very large mountain that they had not yet gone up. And as they started their hike, about 4 hours up, because it was a very, very tall mountain, the father started getting tired. He wiped his brow and he said, "Man, I'm getting tired. I'm feeling a little weak. My knees are a little brittle. You know what, son? I'm going to ride this mule that we got." And the father, wiping his brow, got on that mule and they started going up more with the son leading his father and the mule up further up the mountain. And about 30-45 minutes had passed, and on their way up, a couple that was coming down the mountain saw this, and they chastised their father. They said, "Man, what kind of father are you? Don't you see your son's tired too? He's younger than you. You're supposed to be setting the example. What kind of father are you riding the mule while your son carries you guys? You get off this mule and let your son ride." And the father was shaking. He's like, "Oh shoot, yeah, we have been resting for a little bit. I didn't even realize. Son, do you want to ride?" And the son was like, "I am a little tired." So then the son got on the mule. And as they started traversing higher up the mountain, about maybe 3/4 of the way up now, another set of travelers came down and they chastised the son. They said, "Man, what kind of son are you? Don't you see your father's elderly? Aren't you supposed to be young and strong and lean? Aren't you supposed to be taking care of your father? He took care of you when you were younger. What are you doing? What are you thinking?" And the son was like, "Oh shoot, I hadn't even been thinking of this." And they're like, "You know what? I'm not even gonna get on this mule. Father, I'm just gonna walk side by side with you. Let's put our backpacks and stuff on the mule and we'll keep on going up." And now they're 3/4 of the way up. They can see the peak, they can see the summit. But as they got up there, as they were starting to get up, another set of travelers came down and they chastised them. They said, "Oh my God, are you guys animal abusers? This whole time, you didn't even offer your mule any water. Oh my God, it looks thirsty. Are you even paying attention to the mule? Oh, you're so selfish. You're not paying attention to it. Where's Peter when you need them?" And right? And the father and the son were like, "Oh my goodness, you're right." They started trying to take the things off the mule, but while they were doing this, they slipped and they all fell. What's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that everybody has an opinion based on their filters and their beliefs. And we're going to be talking about beliefs today because if you know from this story, the father wasn't even aware that this was a problem. He was just resting. His son hadn't complained. He was going up. That was his belief paradigm. He wasn't even aware that something else existed until he was made aware of it. Does this make sense? Same thing with the son. Same thing with the, well, not the mule, but the mule as well, right? And basically what this illustrates is that everybody has an opinion. Everybody has their different truths based on their perspective. So while there might be facts, they're traveling up a mountain, there's a father, there's a son, there's given circumstances, to use actor language, right? There's given circumstances that we can't change, but truth can evolve, even if it evolves over a long extended period of time. And that's what I'm gonna talk to you guys about, because the truth of the beliefs that you choose to pick for yourself based on the given circumstances around you are going to dictate whether or not you can make it sustainably or not. So let's dive in, shall we? There are a couple different ways to shift your beliefs, but the ones I want to go to you with today are more simplified so you can take immediate action from this video and start shifting them for your greater good starting now. So I encourage you, take a piece of paper out, because what you write, you invite. The first step of this 5-step process is you're going to develop an awareness. First, you want to get aware. What are your positive beliefs? What are the beliefs that hinder you? Some of these beliefs are unconscious. You might not even be able to verbalize them, but you can feel them. That tightness that you have is a belief. Oh, I want to be an actor, but you feel anxious. There might be a belief under that, right? That you're not even excavated yet, that you haven't even been aware of yet. Just like the father wasn't aware, right? So develop that awareness. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in a shower or something like this, and then you get insight on something that you were trying to solve for a long time? It wasn't that the insight wasn't there. It's not that the solution wasn't there for a long time. It's that your awareness of that thing had now come into play. So your awareness of these things can shift the solutions that you can have, right? So you want to create an awareness around your beliefs. That's the first step. So pause this video if you need to and actually write down all the beliefs about your career, about acting, about, okay, well, I know I can act. I was cast in a school play. I booked a co-star before. I booked a series regular before. I've done this. I got awarded this as an actor. Audience members like my acting. Whatever it is, whatever belief supports you being an actor. I love this. There's nothing else I'd rather do. And then find the beliefs that hinder you. There's not opportunities. Man, I've been doing this for 30 years and now things are drying up. Or, man, all the Broadway roles are going to stars, which might be a fact. The lead roles are going to stars, and I also have friends that are on Broadway. So it's not that the Broadway as a whole isn't available to you, it's that maybe the lead roles aren't available, and can you shift your belief around that? What beliefs are truly hindering you, that are defeating you before you even give yourself a chance? Write those things down. That's step number 1. The second step is, once you have that awareness, you want to hone in. You want to hone in on a thing that you don't want, right? You want to get clear on that. What's the belief that hinders you the most? That if that one belief changed, it would have a global effect on all the other beliefs that you have. Meaning that if that one belief changed, all the other ones would kind of fall in line automatically. So if it's like, man, there's not opportunities, maybe you want to shift that to, man, there's opportunities if I find them. There's actors that are working right now. How do I become some of those actors that work? What are they doing differently? How can I shift my beliefs to what they believe? That kind of stuff. That kind of thinking is what's going to separate you from the masses. That's what's going to give you the edge. The third step is pick the antithesis. Usually the belief that's going to empower you the most is the belief that is the very antithesis of the one that you just created. So I can't book because the market is what it is, because there's lack of auditions. My agent hasn't sent me auditions. I don't have an agent, whatever it is. You can create a belief that is the complete antithesis of that. I create opportunities in every market and create value everywhere I go. Therefore, there's opportunities even if I have to create them. That is a more empowering belief, wouldn't you say? And from that more empowered belief, do you think that you show up differently? Do you think that you believe differently, that the rooms that you walk in, people will see that there's something different from you? You'll have momentum. Now, before I share the last 2 steps, I want to invite you to lock these in beliefs, these new beliefs that you have, even further with a free training, 2 trainings that are left especially for you at the description below or in the comments. It's my electricity and magnetism for actors. It's the difference between law of attraction and magnetism and how you can generate your own luck. Maybe that's a belief, right? Maybe luck is manufactured. What would happen for you if you believe that? And the second one is the 6 audition vitality markers that are going to help you in your auditions as well. Grab them, they're completely free. I left them right there down for you so you can lock in these new beliefs and get started on your journey. Now that we've gone through 3 steps, let's go into the final 2. And by the way, I'll be sharing all this on my upcoming Audition Trackers members only workshop that you'll have an opportunity, if you're a member, to go through this so you can actually encode it in your body, neuroencoding, and get it done on the moment with feedback and Q&A. The 4th step is you want to find evidence. Find evidence of all these beliefs that are already true, right? So earlier I said, find the beliefs that support you. What evidence do you have that supports those beliefs already? Well, there are opportunities. Maybe the evidence is that every day on Actors Access, there's new opportunities that are out there. Every day on Casting Networks, there's new opportunities that are out there. Every day, a new YouTube channel is coming out. Every day, people are creating and generating their own opportunities. Every day, people are being found, people are being cast. The industry is still moving, yes? So find evidence that supports your belief. That's going to help fortify it. And speaking of 5, that's the 5th piece. you want to fortify it and neural encode it so it's automatic. So it's not like you having to think about it. It's not an affirmation where you're saying in the mirror, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, and then 10 minutes later you're unhappy. You get it in your body so you believe it, it's automatic. Just like you wear, like putting on your jeans or putting on your shoes, you don't have to think about tying your laces. You just know how to do it. You know, I came across something very interesting the other day in Psychology Today. It takes 200 times to generate a new habit. Did you know that? But it takes 8 with a secret ingredient. And I'll be going over that secret ingredient in our call on the training for audition trackers. It's very, very different. It's how you supercharge these results and how you can neural encode it even faster. So those are the 5 shifts that you can take right now, today, to start shifting your beliefs. This is, I hope, have been very, very valuable for you, especially if you're going through tough times or you aren't really believing your acting career. I hope that this video finds you so that you can find renewed strength, renewed courage, and renewed beliefs to shift those things so that you can get much further faster. If you want the complete 5-step process, be sure to join me in the Audition Trackers community for the next upcoming workshop. And even if you can't, no worries. Maybe you watch this video, it's months from now and you miss it. Just watch the replay. Watch the replay if you want a deeper deep dive. I'll leave the replay link in the comments as well once that workshop is done. And if you want to join live for the Q&A and the coaching and the neural coding coaching, just join me there or join Audition Trackers for trainings like this, much more in depth in the future. Till next time, dare to make life your canvas, dare to make it beautiful. Peace. And by the way, check out the 2 free trainings as well to get started on your journey now. And subscribe. Peace.